Hello, my cozy gamers from Ireland. I know this is not my normal gaming room setup where I film all my videos, but I'm here in the hotel room. We are here for a little bit of work, a little bit of vacation. We went to the UK. We're back here in Ireland now for a couple more days, but I just wanted to share some fun stuff that I brought with me on our trip that is gaming related. So, travel related stuff that, can keep you entertained for a long flights or things that have just made my life easier while we've been over here. So, let's get into it. First, let's talk about headphones. These are my HyperX Cloud Mix headphones that HyperX kindly sent me a little while back. I've made some other videos about them, so definitely go and check that out. But these are the headphones I used on the flight. I also brought my AirPods, but I definitely highly recommend if you have a long flight. These have a noise canceling mode, and let me tell you, for the first time ever getting on a flight with the noise canceling mode, that was the most calm flight I've ever had. All of the background noise went away. They did have a little bit of a problem with takeoff and landing. I think it was just with the air pressure. It crackled for a second, but other than that, I they lasted the entire time, the entire 7-hour flight plus another hour flight that we had from Dublin to London, and the battery life was still 50%. So highly recommend these. I have nothing but good reviews, good recommendations for them. I also took my AirPods so that when we went on the bus tours, we had easy pop in and out headphones. I didn't want to be rude and have the over the head headphones, obviously, but definitely recommend. They're super soft. For somebody who wears glasses, did not bother me surprisingly. So that is a huge one for me for sure. That's like one of the main things that I always look for in an over the head headphones, because even my like gaming headphones, at some point they do, squish your ears and hurt. So definitely recommend those. I of course brought my Switch. This is just my original Nintendo Switch carrying case. It's nothing fancy. It has one little pocket on the inside that I store the little Joy-Con wrist parts. I did also bring the part, uh, I don't know what you call this, the handle part to make it into an actual controller for my Joy-Cons, which I ended up using a lot on the flight because I couldn't sleep. So I played a lot of Fruit Mountain, surprisingly, but I brought that and an extra set of Joy-Cons as well. So either if they died or if Clark and I wanted to play together for a game, I had two sets. Next up for my Nintendo Switch was my traveling Switch game case. I haven't filled it all yet, but I do like to have the physical game card when I can. So was a super nice way to keep all my games in place, and it's really cute. But I honestly would probably even get a smaller version. I've seen them where they're like half the size, since I don't have that many games. And honestly, I only picked, one or two games out of this on the flight anyways. So definitely could pick and choose which games you wanted to bring with you to travel with. So, highly recommend this, but maybe in a smaller version. And then also related to the Switch, this I found on Amazon. It is a portable Switch dock for your TV. I love bringing my Switch dock when I go like just to my parents' house, which is only like a 2-hour drive away, but packing a Switch dock in your suitcase when you're already worried about space, and I didn't want to break it. So I did buy one of these. It has a spot for the HDMI, and then you plug in your Switch and all that good stuff. I didn't realize that I wasn't probably going to have a HDMI cord to plug into the TV, so that's my bad. So maybe that's something to remember, because in our hotel room right here, we tried it last night and there is no HDMI cord in the TV that we could have, stole, so or borrowed, sorry. So that would be something that I would bring in the future, but I've been wanting one of these for a while just to travel with. So, and all you do is plug the OG Switch charging cable into it, and you can hook it up that way, and it in theory should work if you actually have an HDMI cord. Next up is a charging block of some kind. This was one that I got from Amazon. It was a 2-pack. It has options for USB, USB-C, and even micro USB, and it doesn't matter which one you use to charge it. So as long as there is a cord that's going to a power outlet when you charge it, you'll be good to go. All you have to do is hit this button on the side here, and then it shows you how much is charged. It does stay for quite a while. It's good for the plane if your phone starts dying and you're playing games on it. I didn't try charging a Switch on it, obviously, but it may be powerful enough, but an iPad would be good to charge it on as well. And when we went on all of our excursions or like walking throughout the day from London and that kind of thing, they've been super helpful, especially when I was using my phone to navigate where we were going. My phone battery died pretty dang quickly, especially with all the pictures and videos that I took as well. So stay tuned for some videos on that because I do want to share some of my travels and little travel vlog type thing as well. And in the same realm as phone chargers, Clark actually got this one that is a MagSafe phone charger. It just literally magnets onto your phone and it has a little kickstand, but you're able to charge it both ways. You can either charge it through the USB or USB-C, or it can magnet on. If you have a bigger case, it doesn't magnet on as well, but still a super cool option. And for my iPad, I got a new case that has a keyboard. It's super fancy. It turns and you can change the way that you have the screen oriented. My idea behind it was to be able to play Fortnite with a keyboard and mouse instead, but the mobile app doesn't really like that very much. It much more is compatible with like Joy-Cons that you can Bluetooth onto your iPad, but the idea was there, but I still like the case and the ability to be able to type and that kind of thing. But I also did bring my portable Logitech Pop mouse. This is just a Bluetooth mouse that you can use for anything. It just didn't work the way that I wanted it to play Fortnite. I tried. I just wanted to finish playing Fortnite Mares before the season ends, but Joy-Cons it is. As a PC mouse and keyboard player, the struggle is real trying to play with a controller when you've never done it before. So the struggle, but it's okay. And if anyone wants to send me a gaming laptop, your girl would be happy. But and another thing, it's not really gaming related, but for a little bit of peace of mind when you are walking around in a city that you're not familiar with, I got these phone chains. There's a spot that hooks into your phone case from the charging port. It looks like this. It came in a 2-pack. There's a little wrist one. So this part just goes into the back of your phone case and you can hang it off of your neck. At one point, I put it around my belt loop. It's super cute too. So anything that I have that I've showed you guys is linked in my Amazon storefront for the travel-esque stuff for cozy gaming. So if there is something that you're looking for, hopefully it's in there. If not, feel free to comment below and I'll try and find it for you. But I might be bringing this back to the States and keeping phone chains as part of my daily life because this was so nice to not have to worry about where my phone was or it weighing my pants pockets down or whatever. So highly recommend for traveling at least, but might be bringing that back with me as well. One thing that Clark always brings with him when he travels is his backbone. If you've never heard of this, it is a controller that connects to your phone and allows you to play games on it. There is a whole like app system that like has like games that you can connect with like the cloud gaming stuff and that kind of thing too. But we were able to play Fortnite last night where I played on my iPad and he played on his phone and it worked pretty well. So that one's a little bit more on the pricier side, but if that's something you're traveling a lot, I feel like that is a good investment. And then lastly, not really gaming related, but the bag that I ended up using, I know this is a fan favorite, but this is the first time I've had a Lululemon belt bag that, is the classic one, but I picked this up before I left, and this is the Labubu that I ended up bringing with me on my trip, so stay tuned. I do have some pictures of the Labubu in Ireland and that kind of thing, just because it was silly and fun to bring one of my Labubus with me on my trip. But this bag's been great. It's pretty stuffed right now with like tissues and my AirPods and our passports and wallet and all that good stuff. So, definitely recommend it if you were on the fence about it for a travel purse. But that is everything. I think that's everything that I brought that I think was worth it. Let me know in the comments if you have any tried and true things that you always recommend you bring on your vacations when you're traveling.